Hello and welcome back to our SIGNL4 onboarding video series. Today we're going to go over the fact that we've gone through our trial, we love the program, we've set it up, we're receiving alerts, we have set up our connectors, set up our schedule, everything's working beautifully. But our trial is about to end, so now we need to purchase our SIGNL4 subscription. Today we're going to go over how to do that. So as we can see here, I have loaded up my SIGNL4 web portal and mobile app. And we're going to focus solely on the web portal today because that's where we actually do the purchasing. So as we can see here, I have the Upgrade Now button front and center when you're on the trial in this top section. However, if you have already upgraded but wish to upgrade further, so you bought the Notify and Connect plan, but now you realize you need the Optimize or Maximize plans, or you just want to use the route that we would normally be taking. So for that, we would go to the billing section. And we have the upgrade option here as well as what our current plan currently is. And as you can see, I'm on my trial. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the upgrade plan, and either the upgrade now or the upgrade plan are both going to take us to the same exact screen, which is this upgrade path. And as you can see here, we have 4 different steps before we finish and actually purchase our subscription. So we're going to start here on the plan, and this is where we actually choose the plan we wish to purchase. And we have our 3 paid plans here. If you wish to use the free plan, you just would let the trial expire without making a purchase, and that would automatically put you in the free plan. However, we wish to actually use some of the paid features in SIGNL4 as they help with everything. So we're going to go ahead and, for my purposes today, I want the optimized plan, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. The next thing I want to make sure we do is we want to go ahead and choose our country, and we should probably do this first to make sure that the prices shown are the correct prices. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the United States, as that's where I reside. And then we have the option for, by default, we go monthly, so we're going to pay every month for however many users we have, or we can switch that to the annual payment, and we'll see here that the prices automatically convert to the correct discounted annual payments. So the $180 a year per user is the $15 per user monthly. Now, for my purposes, I'm going to leave it as the monthly payments because that's what I wish to purchase. However, the option is there for you to use it. From here, we're going to go ahead and click on the next button. And this is going to bring us to the options. And this is where we actually choose the quantity of users we wish to purchase for our subscription. And for my purposes today, I want 33 users, as I have 33 team members, including myself, that needs to be inside the web portal and or receiving alerts inside the mobile app for our purposes. So once I choose my number, we'll see that the actual price changes, and this will say per month if you're on monthly or per year if you're on annual. So it'll actually show you the correct price and duration of your purchase. Next here, I'm going to go ahead and click on the next button. Now on the payment page, we need to go ahead and fill out the billing information where we input our name, address, city, postal code, state if you're in the US, and a billing email if you wish to, for the purchase. Once that's done, we scroll down a little bit and we actually have the payment method. Now we have 2 options for payments. We have the credit card payment, which is what I have entered here. Now, for credit cards, you can pay either monthly or annually, your choice. If you wish to pay by credit card, you can use the monthly option, or you can select the annual option on the first screen. However, we also offer the option to pay by wire transfer, but wire transfer is for annual subscriptions only, meaning you have to have the annual option selected to pay via wire transfer. And we give you the option to set that up here. Now, this does require a little bit of manual setup on our side. So what we do is we give you the option to contact us via this link, and this is going to open up an email. And this email is just simple and sweet. It goes to info@signal4.com, and it tells us that you'd like to request to pay by wire transfer, and it gives us your customer ID. And the customer ID is very important so that we know which account in question you're speaking of. Now, once we have that information, we'll set that up on our end, and then we send you the invoice, and then you can start paying via wire transfer with that new invoice. For our purposes, though, we're going to leave this as a credit card with our monthly payments, and then from here, all we would do is we would click on the next button, And this is going to take us to the final summary page. And the final summary page is going to show us all of the information of our purchase for the company, the contact, the credit card information, the plan that we chose, the number of users, as well as the price of that with taxes included there. And now there is a checkbox at the bottom here saying you agree to our terms and conditions that has to be checked before you purchase. So down here at the bottom, we just want to make sure we check that. And there is a link here to the terms and conditions for you to read through them before you check the box. And once done, then we will just click on the buy button to actually complete the purchase and finish the upgrade. And once that is done, we'll see that this completes our purchase. It activates our account on the new plan, and we'll actually see the upgrade button disappears because we have a purchase subscription inside of our account. Now, if I go back to my billing page, we will actually see our current plan with the number of users available that we purchased, as well as our customer ID there if you wish to have that. And you can just click on the copy button there to copy the customer ID quickly, so that if you need to use it, you don't have to try to type this long letters and numbers string out. From here, you can also buy additional license if you need to. So if we add new users and we want to upgrade to, let's say, 50, I could do that here with the buy licenses button, which is going to take me back to the purchase screen and allow me to up the number of available licenses that I've purchased. And in this case, we want to purchase the additional 17. We click on next. We leave the same information in here because I do plan on using it. However, I can edit this information if I wish to use a different credit card with a different user owning it. I click on the next option. It's going to bring me right back to the payment screen where we review the order again. And again, we will need to check the agree button at the bottom. And we'll actually see that this is the total number of users that would be on our renew, how much we're going to pay. However, this is what you're going to be charged currently, which is the $323 plus taxes for the additional 17 users that we have purchased. And if this is in the middle of our subscription, it will prorate the amount we're paying to show that we're only using it for 10 days or 12 days or 15 days. Instead of the full 31 days of the month, it'll actually prorate that for you. Finally, we just click on the buy button, and this will purchase those final 17 users, upping my total count up to 50 users, which we can see back on the billing screen again, with our total number of users being now 50, with one user being already used, which is my user inside the subscription. We also have the option to upgrade the plan at any time. So currently we're on Optimize, but we can actually upgrade to the Maximize from this section as well by clicking on this Upgrade Plan button, which will bring us to the options to upgrade. Now it is an upgrade, so the only option we're going to see there is the Maximize because it's the only option above what we have selected. However, if you're on the free plan or the Notify and Connect plan, you'll see additional plans in addition. Now I'm going to leave myself on the Optimize plan for now because I don't need the Maximize plan. Below that, we actually have our billing information where we have the actual information, the address, the name, the company that we input previously, as well as our payment method with the credit card. And then at the bottom here, we'll actually see our invoices, and we have two because I made the two purchases, the initial 33 users and the second purchase of 17 users. And because it was the same day, there is no prorating because I'm paying for the full amount. In addition here, we have the option for a PDF on the right where you can actually download and open the invoice to view it so you can see exactly what is included inside of this invoice. And as we see here, we have our invoice number, the amount we've paid, the date we paid it on, and for what. So we have the users, 17 users for our purchase, as well as our total for the purchase. So we saw that it was $323, like we said, but then we had the taxes for Florida because I am located in Florida, and for the total there that we paid, as well as when we paid and what we paid with our credit card. And every future invoice will be listed in the same place every time you renew so that you'll be able to download these and view these anytime you wish through here. And this is with a credit card. With the manual invoices for wire transfer, we will actually send those out to you so you have those in your email in addition. And this is how you complete the purchasing process inside of SIGNL4, allowing you to purchase the plan so that you can continue to use SIGNL4's fantastic programming with your account. Thank you and have a good day. Goodbye.